And on today's final weekly rant or ramble topic of the week, which comes just a little over 24 hours before the official release of this year's summer DLC release for GTA Online, where I basically wish to explain to you generally everything that we know up to now for the upcoming DLC that's just, arriving in a little over 24 hours from now. Now, of course, this information doesn't go beyond clickbait or doesn't go through leaking any confidential information that we do not know so far until the day this information finally releases. But up to now, basically, through Rockstar's trailer that they've provided for this upcoming DLC, as well as other information they've provided through their Newswire, and other information intels that may have been provided on Twitter based on what we have seen off of Rockstar's Newswire or trailer that they've stated themselves or shown themselves. That's all the information I'm really going to go over, so I can't really explain to you what is to actually be expected, what specific vehicles will be released, other than any vehicles that we may see that we would hope could be released. So this is just going to go over generally everything that we know so far and doesn't necessarily go through the specifics of what basically is. So whatever, I'll leave that to the clickbaiters. But regardless, if you guys do find this video informative, well, thank you for watching. And without further ado, let's just go through the information that we know, starting off with Rockstar's Newswire. We're starting off at the beginning of time. On June 5th, Rockstar has already announced then that coming this summer, a new brand of vigilante justice is arriving, later at the end of the month, which is of course in over 24 hours from now from this video being made, plus new off-the-books dispatch work for Vincent, updates to the creator, and more. In the words of Mod Eccles, the world is full of scum and detritus, and it's only right that we all bear our share. This summer, it's time for some high-value target practice to clean up the roving reprobates of Southern San Andreas with your very own bail enforcement bounty hunting business in the next major update for GTA Online. Meanwhile, back in town, Vincent needs help enforcing his authority without official oversight. Get behind the wheel of your souped-up cruiser and conduct a range of off-the-books enforcement activities across Los Santos, plus utilize new tools and props to create custom high-octane drift and drag races in the creator and much more later this month. Already I see through this Newswire we may be expecting some vigilante, let's say, side missions that we could do during GTA Online, possibly free roam. Obviously, should maybe highly likely be in free roam, but we will see what we would be getting. Maybe Rockstar may have cut that idea because vigilante missions may just be a little too fun, and, well, they decided to stick with something else. So we'll see. This summer's action-packed GTA update also delivers a collection of new rides to covet and collect, boosts the payouts across a number of existing modes and missions, including taxi work, obviously, open wheel races, Operation Paper Trail, and more. Creator upgrades. Building on the suite of tools already masterfully employed by the community are the latest new additions and features to the creator, including the expansion of custom drift race tracks and drag race circuits, and new units in all tracks, from drivers doing donuts and bouncing lowrise to crowd animations and more. Yay, we can finally make races that look like Need for Speed Underground. Woohoo! Plus, testing races is becoming easier as creators can now launch tests from any chosen checkpoint and also have the option to race multiple rounds in drag races before a winner is declared, typically like Need for Speed Underground competitive races or tournament races as they called, where you have to do like 4 different races, maybe 3 races back to back, and whoever wins first place gets 8 points, second place gets 6 points, third place gets 4 points, and fourth place gets 2 points, and whoever accrues the most points overall after completing all 3 races or 4 races, depending how many is provided, will basically win the tournament. So regardless if you win second place in one race, if you get first place in the rest of the races, you should be good, really. I would like to see an idea like that. I would actually not mind trying that out. Alongside a range of new improvements designed to help the community create and share their amazing races, death matches, and more. We're always on the lookout for great jobs to feature in the community series, so be sure to tag hashtag community series when saving your job or sharing on social media so we can check it out. If you're creating jobs for the first time in GTA Online, our official guides can help get you started. Experience updates, which I hope Rockstar will stick with their word and not go back on especially one of these, from what I'm seeing anyways. As part of their ongoing efforts to improve the GTA Online player experience, this summer's update will feature a number of experience improvements based on your requests and feedback shared via they don't care about the feedback website, but whatever makes them feel like, whatever they wish to express to you guys that they care about you. They really don't. They just want your money, but whatever. Moving on. These changes include an increased cell mission timer to make it easier for solo players taking on biker and gun running sales. Snacks automatically replenishing when launching most missions, buffing defensive and armor capabilities for the Sparrow and Bambushka, and more. As we continue to monitor and balance payouts to ensure all mission tapes are fun, they don't care about fun, but whatever, and rewarding, we will be increasing base payouts for players taking part in open world races, taxi work, and many contact missions. And more. GTA Plus members on PS5, Xbox Series X and S will get to claim the new overflawed Mr. Strello's Rich and Super PP for free as part of their member benefits on the day the summer's update launches, a week before it becomes available to all players. And through August, GTA Plus members are still receiving bonus $1 million every month alongside their usual $500k in addition to all of the other amazing member benefits. What a way to pay bait the players to spend more on GTA Plus, that the money's not going to go into anything dedicated anyways other than Mr. CEO of Take-Two's paycheck, annual paycheck. I feel so bad for you guys falling to this bullshit, honestly. Anyways, stay tuned for the Newswire for more details on what's headed to GTA Online this summer, including our annual Independence Day celebration, extra bonuses on a Chop Shop, the contract, and more. Make sure to follow them on Twitter, blah blah blah, and the new official WhatsApp, blah blah blah. Yeah, no one cares about that. So far what I've read, we're going to have a few experience updates, which I would not mind actually, but one thing's for sure, they're still not going to do anything about the modding situation in GTA Online, as they usually do not do, because that's how much they care about PC players. They just don't care until they have to. That's it. Anyways, moving on through the newswires, on June 18th, just earlier last week, they have announced Bottom Dollar Bounties coming June 25th, in which you can watch the new trailer for this action-packed GTA Online update. So beyond giving a video, I believe, yeah, it actually provides a video on the top of their newswire. I'm going to put all the sources in the description, so don't mind that. They announced Mod Eccles is entrusting her burning passion for justice to the next generation of bounty hunters, including myself. This is going to be a DLC made for me. Dang, hell yeah. And looking for someone to take over Bottom Dollar Bail Enforcement, tracking down and dragging in wrongdoers from all across Los Santos and Blaine County. I cannot wait to try out this DLC, actually. I'm feeling good about it. I hope it's not going to disappoint me. But I'll make an update video on it Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, depending when the scenario may release, and I may express my first thoughts on this. Oh yeah, it's true, I have money in GTA Online, so I can't really buy the business right away. Cock. Whatever, moving on. Work with Maud's daughter Jeanette in GTA Online Bottom Dollar Bounties to run down all manner of reprobate scum and claim bounties in this action-packed new update to GTA Online launching on June 25th. I have to do some more contracts for my auto shop, I guess. As you clean up the streets of southern San Andreas, utilize a range of new law enforcement vehicles. Hell yeah! In Off the Books, dispatch works for LSPD officer Vincent Fuckaburger. Plus, look out for new drift and drag races in the Rockstar Crater, a host of new vehicles, experience updates, and tons more all arriving in GTA Online throughout summer and beyond. Justice arrives on June 25th with GTA Online Bond Hour downloads on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One, and PC. Heck yeah. Anyways, moving on into Twitter news. We're basically starting off on June 18th. We've already started seeing more information, more news explode on this upcoming DLC, where Tez2 has shared this link, which shows nothing more than a trailer video and this little bit of text to express that, of course, this new DLC is coming June 25th. Moving on down the line, Tez2 has liked to express as well. As you clean up the streets of SSA, utilize a range of new law enforcement vehicles, and Off the Books dispatch works for LSPD officer Vincent Fuckaburger, mentioned by Rockstar Newswires. I've even mentioned in this video just moments ago, which I cannot wait to try this out. I would like to see what new police vehicles, and I hope you don't need to do something as a minimum requirement to be able to purchase these vehicles, like for the standard police cruiser. That's why I'm only able to purchase the unmarked police cruiser, I think. Yeah, that's quite a shame. Someone has even expressed from Rockstar's trailer of this DLC soon to come, where we will possibly be getting new police vehicles in the upcoming GTA Online update. Yeah, of course we're going to be getting new police vehicles in this next GTA Online update, as Rockstar has said, but hopefully, possibly, we may be getting these vehicles. So the first image that they have shown in their trailer, at least this person took from, seems to be the Dorado, which was recently released, let's say, like about 6 months ago during the Chop Shop DLC during the winter events, which now they made a police version of this, which regardless if it's an SUV of the first generation vehicle of the, you know, earliest days when Dodge was making SUVs or whatnot, or Ram, whatever the fuck, I don't know, don't blame me, don't judge me. Still, it's definitely not a new gen vehicle that released in 2019 or 2020 or any concept electric vehicles. This is a standard issued vehicle. This is a standard vehicle that was first released to give a vehicle some form of existence, some form of excitement and some form of like a backstory to basically, you know, show the character of the vehicle. So I will not mind having an SUV such as this. It's better than having no SUV, honestly, even if it's not the Landstalker XL or the new what is it, the Granger 3600 LX, something like that. Regardless, it's still an SUV and I cannot wait to try that. I'd be driving that thing all around town if I wanted. That would be so fun. Anyways, they also released, they may also give us a new Impaler SZ, I believe it's called, which is, honestly, a standard police vehicle looking like thing. That's, I would not mind that. You may make it undercover and pull vehicle whatever over. That would be nice, actually. Alongside of it, there may even be the Greenwood, the bucket-ass core, but still, we're gonna have some classic, you know, just the good old boys going down freaking Blaine County or whatnot, as you, if you want to consider that. I wonder how fast those things are going to be. I wonder which one's going to be the fastest police vehicle now. And of course, besides that, we may even have a bottom dollar bail enforcement van, similar to the Stingers that spawn in free mode, which park alongside spike strips when you're running from a 3 minimum star wanted level in free mode that you can steal and not keep, but still. Rockstar, I wonder if you're actually going to be able to finally purchase the Stinger vehicle. Have we thought of that? Ooh. Regardless of whichever case scenario may be, we are gonna get a van maybe alongside this business. Hopefully, anyways. Here's a little fun image of Rockstar accidentally leaking their workload through Microsoft Excel, where basically it's been like that since the year 2015, but like Rockstar cares. They spend too much work trying to count the microtransactions. Give them a break. Yeah. Anyways, the location of the bottom dollar bill enforcement, obviously, in the trailer is right across the Mission Row police station, not the one in Vespucci, which I first thought for a brief moment. It's not the one that's near the beach, the one that's near, you know, southwestern-ish Los Santos, near the beaches, whatever. It's not there. It's more on the other side of town, through the water canals. Just south of the Diamond Casino, directly south of the Diamond Casino, if I have to say. A couple blocks down, maybe a mile and a half down south drive, but it's still going to be in this location. I don't know if we're going to possibly get a other location in Grapeseed, possibly. We will see about that, but as far as I'm concerned, here is one location, probably the main location, we will see, of the new bottom dollar bail enforcement, well, location, which, of course, being alongside a police station would make sense, but that would actually be pretty cool just to see that. Anyways, the location could be just right here, which is, of course, north of the police station. As you see, just south of that star, there's the whole block right there reserved for the police station, which is, of course, just north of this bridge that goes to the other side, leading to an LS Customs, if you may call it. Yeah, it's in this location near the bus depot even, which honestly will not be a bad idea. I would respect that, but I wonder if they're actually going to let us have a location outside of the city. We'll see, though. We'll see. It's near one of the popular arcade locations anyways. We'll see. And of course, finally, as a brief note that I like to mention, for those who are on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, which is very important, was announced just yesterday in the early mornings, which I didn't make an update on because, of course, I'm too busy and I went to sleep by then. You can already pre-download this DLC. Of course, I don't know if But you can correct me on this, because I'm not a console player myself, at least up to now, especially not PlayStation 5. Fuck that, I'm not gonna buy a PS5 just to buy GT Online to enjoy the new expanded and enhanced content. I'd much rather use all that money in dedication to renting myself a gun and bullet and sending myself to the hospital. And I'm saying that with sincere honesty. Though I'm not going to do that, I'm still saying it would be much more worthwhile for me to spend the money on that rather than buying GT Online on PS5. Unless someone wants to buy it for me, then may God bless your soul, but thanks. But I feel bad for you, dude. I would feel so bad for you, whoever would do that. I'm not gonna ask anyone to do that, so regardless, don't do it. So anyways, like I was saying, generally, that's all we really know about what we know so far based on what Rockstar has told us, the new DLC, the new information that they've told us about. Regardless, whichever case scenario possible, that's as much as I can tell you based on what we all know. So I can't really go into other details to say, going into the depth analysis of, oh yeah, in this frame of the trailer, there's going to be this vehicle, which is going to be specifically this name, which is based on this vehicle, which is going to be released on this day, blah, 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 blah. I cannot do that. I'm not that type of person to leak confidential information that I personally do not know myself. Better be safe to be sorry, and regardless, whatever new vehicles may come out, whatever new content may come out, I may make an update on that in a few days from now when the actual DLC releases. So stay tuned for that day when it comes. At least my first impressions of it anyways. So, with that being said, thank you guys for staying tuned until this very end of things that we may expect to know. Whoever wants to stay tuned for any future videos based on any GT Line news intels that I may have found off of different sources, you can stay tuned to this channel as best as you can, as much as you want. Honestly, it's your choice, but I'm not gonna force you. It's free and you're not gonna be penalized for not liking and subscribing, but it would definitely help me motivate myself to give those who wish to know specific general information without feeling too spoiled or feeling like I'm making clickbait or feeling like I'm hacking Rockstar's databases to be able to provide information to you. So if you want information as legitimately as possible, I try to do all that within legal limits. So if you want to stay tuned to my content, of course, go ahead. It would definitely help me, help you, especially if you wish to join the community of those who wish to respect each other. Thank you for watching, and for those who wants to check out my next GTN update videos that I'm going to upload in the future, you can subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more content like that, any short clips, anything you may just want to watch and spend time on if you want to just relax from a long day at work, or just to watch someone and help someone out. It will provide good karma. It would be good for you, good for me, good for whoever you may even introduce me to, if you know anyone closely who tries their best to work as hard and legitimately as possible making videos like these. Oh yeah, if you want to check out my Twitch channel, I even put the link of that in the description as well down below. Anyways, that's all I want to say for now. If you guys wish to stay tuned for a future video where I look at the first impressions of the new DLC that's coming out later this week, you can stay tuned for that. And as far as I'm concerned, if you ever do stay tuned for that, thank you for watching. And, well, I'm not trying to find any information and try and clickbait and leak you and bullshit you into something that I would not know myself if it's true or not. So that's why I'm going to leave the rest of the information to whoever may darn well please themselves. So, thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward for this DLC to be good. Hopefully good. And I might even come back into stream recording GT Online because of this DLC, but we'll see. We will see. Until that day comes, for now, thank you for watching, and good luck out there, and stay tuned for more content by me if you wish to stay tuned for more reliable information that I take directly from whatever reliable sources I find the information from. Alright, that's all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you, and good night.